Hey, everybody. How are we doing? Can you hear us?
Oh, there we go.
Aha!
Yes.
Yay!
Hi.
Oh my god.
Okay.
We missed you
Woohoo.
guys.
We're going to rename our stream to Technical Difficulties.
Thank you, by the way, Pewpaws, for letting us know.
Yeah, thank you very much.
I appreciate that.
Okay, so hello and welcome. We are Saves vs. Death. We are a Cyberpunk Red actual play and podcast. I am Blank, the GM, and with me today is the lovely Jess as the surly reporter, Moxie11. We have with us Hades here as the happy-go-lucky solo, known as Cass. And then lastly, Wraith. Games as Wraith, the drug-addled rocker boy. Wow.
I hope you never get that right.
Oh, yeah, because I keep
Always
getting it
Wraith.
backwards. I don't know
Always
what
Wraith,
your
yeah.
name is.
Hi, I'm Ray.
I don't know who you are. See, that does not help. Anyway, thank you for joining us today, whether you are a return customer viewer, or otherwise. It's good to have you. We do have a follower goal up there on the top right, I think. We are so close to hitting it, so please share us with your friends once we hit our follower goal, which is 50 followers. We will be giving away 3 physical copies of the Cyberpunk Red Jumpstart Kit. This is the one we started with in episode 0. It's a really cool kit, has all sorts of like standees and missions and just lore in there. It's a great starter book to get you into Cyberpunk Red. In order to receive a prize, you'll need to be active in our chat on the day that we hit 50, or on the stream that we hit 50. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So
Well,
if
we
that's
only do
tonight,
one stream
one
a
of
day,
you
so
all in here could potentially get it. We're very close. I think it says 47 up there, but I'm pretty sure we're at 48.
2 away.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
we're
why
2 away.
Yeah, we're 48 now.
I don't know why that's not refreshing, but who cares? I'm gonna lock this source before I screw everything up. Okay. Moving on. I did a net running tutorial not too long ago. It teaches you the ins and outs of the net and how to hack. It's pretty cool. I start with a kind of a overview of the definitions and what everything means and does, and then I get into an actual walkthrough on a net run. So it kind of gives you a whole synopsis of everything. Yeah. So I would definitely check that out because we'll be doing some net running on the stream. Maybe not this episode. Who knows? I'm not sure how it's going to go. But at some point we will be. And I won't be stopping to kind of explain things. So if you want an idea of what's happening, I would certainly go check out that stream. It's on our VODs on Twitch. But also, I will upload it to YouTube as well.
I was gonna say I have it, so it's in queue to be edited.
It is in queue to be edited and will be on our YouTube at some point. Soon, I think. Anyway, that's cool. In other news, I will be starting a stream for Cyberpunk 2077. Just gonna do a basic playthrough. I'll make a dude and go through the stories and we can walk through it together. That will be every Wednesday at 7 p.m. EST. Just starting up another Cyberpunk related stream on our channel. Should be cool. So come hang out with me this Wednesday at 7 EST. Also, Jess has a channel. I don't know if you want to plug that at all, Jess.
I do.
Go ahead.
Awesome.
Sure. Jess Tales. You can come and check out. Yeah, you can come and check out what I do every weekday from noon till 1 Eastern. I play a cute little fun game called Cat Quest. Um, it's adorable, and it's full of cat puns, and it's ridiculous, and the hour goes by way too fast. And I'm almost done, but then we'll go into Cat Quest 2, where you can also play as a doggo. So
Oh,
Super
I
stoked for
have-
that.
wait. Cat
yeah, I haven't
Quest
figured
with
out if
a
I want to
dog?
play as a cat
Huh.
or a dog.
Okay. Cat Quest with a dog.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It has
Yes.
a co-op mode.
Yes, so you can play with a friend, and one of you can be the cat, and one of you can be the dog.
That's amazing.
Yes. I think you mean a meowsing. Thank you. Anyway,
Ooh. Yes.
I've been playing it for like 2 weeks. All the cat puns. And
Yeah, I stop in every once in a while and say hi. It's fun. If you guys are
otherwise, you
looking
can get to be playing, I don't know, some Lost Ark or Conan Exiles. I do some building. Might do Cyberpunk 2077, but blank would be a better watch because I suck.
I'm not
Maybe-
trying to give you a hard time,
Maybe
but
you can kind of come guest star on there and just provide
Only
moral
if you play on
support.
super. Oh, moral support, I can do that.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right. Are you done? You have anything else?
Yeah.
Cool.
Nope.
Yeah. Sorry, I just threw that pitch time at her randomly.
It's-
I forgot to mention.
it's good.
So.
He does something like this every week. I'm like, I should be prepared.
We have like
Prepared for
notes
the
for like what we're gonna say, and then he's
And
always
it's-
like, "By the way, why don't you go ahead and do your?"
I do. I'm not nice to you people. Okay, so I also have blown off her hand and taken her lungs. So
There's
Yeah.
that.
let's forget that I'm awful.
I mean, you gave them back, sorta.
Sorta. Hades doesn't stream, but games you stream. Would you like to pitch anything here?
Sure. If you go to Jess's YouTube channel, she's got some great content on there. My plugs.
Oh,
not
you're so
hers.
sweet.
No, I do stream. Right now it's a little chaotic. I'm going to get back to doing more regularly because it used to be I would do it on Tuesdays and Sundays. And then I started doing this like Saturday morning playing retro games thing over on Twitch. Games Ed. Me.
There.
You can't look up Wraith. You won't find it there.
Yeah. I would be
Obviously,
searching
you need
for
to change your
hours. Be like,
username.
what is this guy?
Wraith.
name?
I should probably get the username Wraith.
I'm sure it's taken. Oh no.
Wait, no, I'll start doing it and I'll get the username right,
Yes.
and then it will be way confusing.
It's a good idea.
Perfect.
So we are going to have a technical difficulty in like 10 seconds.
Oh, are you having
Yeah.
frame drops?
No, my laptop just crashed for some reason. And it provides the audio. Anyway, okay, moving on. Go ahead and do the new follower while I fix this, if you could. Miss Jess?
I don't know who. Okay.
Oh, right, sure. Okay, cool.
be
Thank
awkward.
you so much to I'm so bad with names. I'm the worst person to get to do this. But thank you, Arakanit 5000 and Arna Sky Knight. Thank you for having an awesome username I can actually pronounce. I appreciate that. And Wozab's fan, I know you from my stream. Thank you so much for popping over and giving us a follow here too. That means a lot. So thank you. Thank you, everyone new and everyone who continues to follow and support.
We appreciate it.
Yes, we do.
Yes, we do. All right, moving on to no new Patreons this week, but let's pass it over to Hades to do the recap.
Sure. Last time, Team Gojira went to go the pickup site, check it out, see what it was all about. Turned out to be an alley that didn't have a whole lot of entrance and exits, and was in Maelstrom's turf. So that was a little disconcerting. And went back to Frank's and finished the planning. Wraith had a strung out premonition in his room about everybody getting shot. At least one person. Campy G went to work on a website that we needed for the con, and Moxie and Cass went to a night market that night. Cass brought some grenades, and Moxie scoped out a new rifle. Asked about the cyber lungs and found out that it was pretty accurate with the $10,000 cost, or 10,000 Eddie cost. Woke up and headed to the bar. Moxie left early to monitor the pickup spot for the car, and Cass got the keys and info from Rex. Cass, Cammy, and Wraith went to pick the pickup spot. We met Moxie. Cass went by himself to pick up the car. I got a little bit of harassment from the Maelstroms guys, but dropped Rex's name and they let him go. So we started driving the car back to the bar and the hostel, and we started hearing noises from the trunk.
All right, that's where we left off. Give me 1 second to fix something, and then we could go.
I'd like to remind everyone that Moxie successfully dressed like a homeless person. A big moment. And
Oh, yeah.
what was it? The thumping that we have, like, we're just like, turn up the radio, talk about weather.
That was amazing.
Was that big
That's
lady
fine.
chic, right?
Bag lady chic, yeah.
Yeah. She's got Bag Lady Chic down. All right. Cool. Dr. Cammy G, PhD. PhD, not in web design, though. Okay. So,
You know what design.
yeah, let's get started. Are you dancing? This perhaps is a little
Hard not to.
too loud. All right, so, okay, so, Cass.
Yes.
Last we left our group, you were driving the car out to out of the basic, basically out of the Nook, just so you guys could be somewhere, or because the noise from the trunk was getting loud, and you noticed people were actually observing the car and giving you odd looks. And so
Right.
you drive the car out. You still hear the thumping as you pull out into the main road and make a right onto the street. There's other cars driving through the city, and you know the song to your or playing through the Civilian Thrax's speakers is getting louder, or has been turned up, and but you still hear the thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump.
Right.
You and Cammy are sitting there. She's probably in the back seat, and you're in the driver seat. Excuse me, sorry.
Yeah.
And go ahead and roll me. Let's do an empathy test. So basically, roll and tell me if you get under or over your empathy.
And that would be your current empathy after cyberware for this roll.
Yes, that's the current score.
4, which is under.
4, which is under. All right. As you're driving down the street, the thought of that guy being stuck back there, making noise, is really starting to wear on you. Just as you continue driving, you can't hear the music. All you hear is the thumping, knowing that that's probably a person.
Me. This doesn't feel good anymore.
Cammy just sits there. Her face is solemn. The lights, or I'm sorry, the sun is down well beyond the hills now, and you're only seeing her through the street lights. But you can tell that her face is quite flat, and she doesn't look very enthusiastic either. No. What do you want to do?
Oh, we have a problem, because if we mess this up, it's not, I mean, we ruin our relationship with Rex.
I know.
And I mean, how do we get this car to the spot with all that noise?
We're gonna have to shut him up at some point.
Yeah.
Maybe we can pull the car over and talk to him? You can't really see her face, but a flash of it does come as you pass through one of the streetlights, and she kind of looks at you like she's almost got a pleading look on her face.
Yeah, but if we're gonna do that, we better do it closer to base of operations in an alley or something.
Okay.
Just in case something happens, you know.
Yeah. Well, I'm with you. Excuse me, guys. I'm still recovering here. My voice is going. I'm with you, whatever you want to do.
I'm gonna say a message, call them and be like, hey, we're heading back. This isn't good.
Wait, hold on. What, you're calling who?
Wraith and Moxie, and saying this isn't great, or I'm texting them. I'm not going to text and drive.
You're calling.
Yeah.
Okay. So you guys, your agents ring.
Do I get this? Because I would be getting ready still, right? Or am I done getting ready?
You're getting ready. Yeah, sorry, you'd still be getting ready. But you do hear the sound of your agent go off. As you're smoking, I suppose. Is that what you're doing?
I'm getting dressed in the nice clothing, but yeah, sure.
The bartender outfit. He's swapping.
You're ringing, and after you haven't picked up a few times, your agent says, "Would you like me to answer your phone or send them to voicemail?"
Answer phone.
Broop. You hear. Or Cass comes up. What about you, Moxie? You're ringing too.
Moxie's talking to Pawns. So unless she can answer this discreetly, she's just going to let it go to voicemail.
Let's hold off on your conversation, you two, and see what Moxie's doing. Moxie, you walk into the Twin Scalpels. You can see Pons is there behind the counter. He's talking to a customer. Which is kind of a chromed out razor girl with a long pink hair, kind of froed out, wearing short green basketball shorts and a tank top, as well as some knee-high socks and white trainers. She is talking about options for. She has a cybernetic arm, and she's talking about options for it.
Moxie will wait.
Okay, you
Won't
wait
interrupt.
for maybe 10 minutes, and it seems like they come to some sort of conclusion about what kind of options she's gonna get in her arm, and then they schedule a actual surgery day. And then Pons looks at you and says, "Hey girl, I wasn't expecting to see you in here so soon. Looks like you're
Uninjured this time.
I know.
Shockingly.
Congratulations."
Thank you. The night's still young. The girl has left,
Yeah,
I
the
assume.
girl has left.
I just came. I was wondering if you had anything. I'm having trouble. If I was having trouble sleeping and I needed something quick to just knock me out, do you have something like that? Preferably in an aerosol spray?
Yeah. You're looking for some sort of, I don't know. Something to put you for a little bit.
Yeah.
Sleeping pill?
Sleeping spray would be better.
A sleeping spray?
Yeah.
I dart.
What's...
I like the aerosol idea, though.
I like that you're both shaking your heads at me like this isn't what we had planned at the end of
No, it
last
is.
episode.
It totally was. Oh, yeah.
I'm all for this.
My conscience is eating at me.
Yeah,
so,
I don't agree with Cassie.
Yeah,
I'm with you on this.
Yeah. I'm about
I
to
realized
open
that
trunk.
afterwards. I was like, we left the good aligned characters with the person. That was so bad.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did.
We're not necessarily not good. It's just we are more job oriented.
Yes. Yes. We
Are you
have
saying
less-
you're more chaotic and I'm more lawful?
Don't really have anything that's gonna be a sort of spray. I have air hypo, which you could inject. The effects would take roughly 5 to 10 minutes to take effect, though.
You know what? And how long will that definitely keep me out for?
I mean, it depends on your body type. You?
Me.
Probably at least an hour. Well, I would say at least 4 hours or something.
Perfect. And how much would one of those cost me?
For you, Moxie, there's one time I do it for 200.
You're so good to me. And she's totally gonna take 200 out of Wraith's money and give it to. Yeah. I think
know.
we agreed, right? Previously that Wraith had said you can use my funds for this?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He takes the 200, rolls it up, and then says, "Be right back."
Thank you, darling.
He walks into the back room where all his surgical equipment is, prepares something, and then returns with a single air hypo. Hands it over
Thank
to
you. Hopefully I don't see you again tonight.
I won't count on that.
I wouldn't either. And she leaves.
He just chuckles under his breath and goes about his business when you leave. Your phone rings at some point.
Yeah, if it's after that whole interaction,
It shouldn't
she'll
have been,
answer
but I
it.
forgot, and so let's continue as if it did.
No, if it would have rang like during the interaction,
Then she would have ignored it.
She would have ignored it, yes.
Okay, then let's do it that way. Hades and games. She does not answer.
Oh,
I'm driving back, and
good.
I'm gonna need to open this trunk.
Oh. What if, I'm hearing what you're saying, but what if instead of opening the trunk, we talk to Rex? Because I don't feel like there's any reason we need to open the trunk.
There's something in that trunk that's alive.
I think you're assuming there's something that's alive in the trunk. What if it's some type of hydraulics that's just banging?
I mean, I'm just saying.
I'm just saying that you're jumping to conclusions.
Pretty confident I've heard this sound before in my life, which is sad, but yeah.
So what if we meet together, we call Rex, and maybe Rex will have an idea, and then we go from there prior to opening the trunk.
Look, I'll be back there about 5 minutes, but I'm trying to think of somewhere little less.
Oh, I have a great place for that.
Where?
I'll show you when I get in the car.
All right. My ETA is like. What, 5 minutes, Blank, do you think?
Oh, no, not even. Yeah, let's just say 5 minutes because it'll take you forever to turn around on the damn street.
That's what
Sure. You wheel the boat of a car. There's no quick turning in this thing. No quick U-turn. It's a 3-point turn at least to even on a 2-lane highway, or not highway, 2-lane main road. But you turn the boat and point it back to the nook and wait to take a left. Kemi says, "What are we gonna do if they say no?"
I figured we'll just find out when we get there.
Okay. At this point, Cammy takes her, unclips the gun from the belt on, or the holster, and double checks the rounds, make sure one's chambered, puts it back.
Ooh.
I'd like to do something before they arrive.
Okay.
I'm gonna call Mox and keep calling until Moxie answers the damn phone.
Okay. All right. So you you get your agent starts ringing, and at some point it says, "Would you like me to add this to your list of blocked callers?"
No.
We have a problem.
She will eventually pick it up,
Hold
though,
on.
when she's, like, in the alley across the street, whenever that happens.
Okay. She eventually does answer, even though you've been sent to a voicemail maybe 3 times.
Yeah.
Fourth call, she picks up. Good.
What's the emergency?
We have a problem.
I leave you guys alone for what, 10 minutes? 10 minutes, maybe.
Cass and Cammy have grown a conscience and feel like they need to open the trunk and find out exactly what's in there.
They've always had a conscience.
You know what I mean. I feel like it's safer for all of us if we don't know what's in the trunk.
We were specifically told not to open the trunk.
Right? That's what I thought.
Yes.
They don't agree.
Now. Yeah, they wouldn't. Well, I do have something from Hans, though, to administer it. Probably going to have to open the trunk.
Well, yeah,
Oh.
probably.
Yeah.
Thought is that we call Rex about the noise problem at least, and then see where it goes from there. But I have a feeling that they're going to want to let the package out of the trunk.
See, the problem is less opening the trunk and talking to the package.
Right. Assuming there's something that you can talk to in there. I don't know.
Assuming. Would you like me to see if Rex is in the bar?
At this point, you games, you're ready.
I'm waiting for them outside, obviously.
Okay. You walk down out into the street of the Nook. Kind of a busy night, actually, for Frank's, but and the Nook in general. There's lots of people walking around.
Yeah, see if you can talk to Rex.
Alright. So instead of going through the alley to the front of the Cube Hotel, she's gonna U-turn and
you
go
would pass
into...
by Wraith on your way.
No, because wasn't he in the Cube Hotel?
No, he went outside into the main street.
Yeah, I thought on the street of where the hotel is, which isn't that on the back, the other side of the...
Are you going?
Frank's?
Okay, so you're going through the rear the office
Hang on.
entrance to.
Hang on. Twin Scalpels, Street, Frank's, and then attached to the back of Frank's is the Cube Hotel, and then another street, right?
Yeah.
So wouldn't Wraith be coming out on the side of the Cube Hotel street? Because that's where we got dropped off?
Yeah, I suppose. I guess I just assumed he had walked into the main Chinook Avenue. No?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where do you want to be, Wraith? Because if I run into you, that's fine. I was for purposes of you pass by someone that you're calling as you're talking to them.
Yes, I walk right past her without acknowledging her. Still on the phone.
Okay.
There's a moment where his face on my screen overlaps with his actual face.
Just a transition.
Okay. You're walking into the hovel, though, or the Frank's.
Yes.
Okay.
Do I see Rex?
Yeah, you do. And he's sitting there like he was just a few days ago in his vest and basketball shorts and sitting at his table, smoking a cigarette.
Is anybody with him?
Doesn't appear to be.
Okay. I'm gonna walk up and slide into the booth, and if the white noise machine isn't on, I'm going to turn it on.
When you slide into the booth in front of him, he takes a drag, puts it out in the ashtray, and just slides a 5 himself into the machine. Feeds it in, and you hear the washed noise of the white noise generator turn on.
Does he say anything, or does he wait for me?
He just looks at you.
Your package is making noise. It's going to be impossible to complete the delivery without quieting it, which would involve opening its container.
All right.
This is how thieves camp in D&D works, right? You just...
Pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure, yeah.
Just speak vaguely.
All right. He says, "Why don't you head over to?" All right. Here's what we do. You're gonna need to open the trunk. Be careful. Monitor it with a gun, pistol, shotgun, whatever. Then Well, first you're gonna head over to Pons's and pick up some anesthetic. I'll call him up and get you hooked up. Then you're gonna need to administer him with the anesthetic, and yeah, then you should be able to take the cargo there. Be quick about it until it wears off again.
I'm trying to decide if Moxie would tell him she has it or if she would keep what she just paid for herself. In case they ever needed it or needed a second dose or something. She spent Wraith's money. It's not hers. So what she'll say is, I already spoke to Pons. I told him I was having trouble sleeping. He gave me a concoction that should last for 4 hours, if it's for someone of my size.
He ain't your size.
Hmm?
He ain't your size, that's why he's fucking up. Alright, how much do you charge?
I mean, I'll 200.
200. He reaches into his vest, pulls out some cash, thumbs out a few from a big fat roll of euro, and hands you 200. Puts the back. Yeah, alright, take care of it. In fact, I'll call up Pons and why don't you pick up 2 doses just in case.
That would be great. Now if there's some feelings of discomfort about
Pay so you're getting
delivery.
a car.
Not from me. You said to monitor the package with a gun? Dangerous, deadly, bad person?
Yeah.
Perfect. If anybody else, that's what you told me.
Are you asking for deets about the cargo?
Are you allowed to give them to me?
I don't really want to talk about it, but it's you're gonna meet him anyway, I suppose. He's a tiger claw. Big fat Japanese man. Goes by Yoshino. Anyway. Considers himself something of a virtue artist.
Is that a known term? A player just
Yeah.
does not know what that means.
Virtue artist is somebody who cuts BDs.
Okay.
Brain dances,
Thank you.
which is kind of like a fully immersive virtual reality movie, essentially. But you get more than just visual and audio. You also get the sensations of actually feeling like you're actually being there. Some people like to record BDs for not only for movies and pornography and all sorts of stuff like that, but also to do reconnaissance. It's a really good tool that sometimes your brain picks up on something that you just never store in long-term memory. This gets around that. It's always there.
I was going to say there's a good example of it in the Cyberpunk 2077 game.
I saw a lot of good examples. Yeah, it's awesome.
There is, yes.
Okay. So, yeah.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And he,
Me too.
I know,
Pause, but...
I know the music's super catchy.
Yeah.
And he, his work was problematic or sinister in nature. You just want
He's
him.
a valued asset. He's being forcefully changing jobs.
Is there she doesn't want to ask if she doesn't have to. Can I make a human perception of changing jobs, as in they'll keep him alive, he's not going to be killed, or like changing jobs to be like tortured?
You
And
may go
potentially
ahead and
killed.
roll a human perception. You have voice stress?
Yep.
Go ahead and add that.
Okay.
Tell me your total.
This 10 plus 18.
18?
Mhm.
It seems like what he's telling you, for the most part, they desire him to be alive, but that's not exactly necessary.
Okay.
Certain mannerisms in his voice, tell you that.
Okay. I think that's all she needs.
Okay.
I'll go see Pons about that second dose. And text you once things are done.
Excellent. He reaches for his agent, starts dialing something up.
She'll leave the booth and head outside.
Okay.
She'll pop into the alley because she knows it's going to take Pons some time to make it anyway.
Mhm.
And she'll call Wraith again.
Okay. At this point, I'd say Hades actually pulls into the Chinook Avenue, and I think games you would see the car drive past.
I'm going to walk over towards it and answer the phone while I'm doing that.
Okay.
What's up?
Hey.
It's like, did Batman just join our stream?
Hey. What's going on?
We're just waiting on Moxie to join us.
Okay.
I also have the phone on.
This doesn't sit right.
Okay, so you did answer the call?
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if
answered
the hey was to
but I
me or
haven't
to
talked
Cass.
to you yet. I'm holding it an open line.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, no, we'll work through that. I put the phone in my ear now. How's it going?
Fine. Rex has given us permission to open the trunk.
You all see Moxie actually walk out of Frank's and start moving to Hans from where you're sitting. You're in the car, but she's walking over there.
I refuse to accept this.
I still swear they're on another street. Sure, that's fine. You can see her walking across the street. Rex, paid for and is giving us a second dose if we need it. We can open the
Good.
trunk, and this shouldn't be a problem.
All right, good. I think everything will work out.
Cammy, why don't you move up
Yep.
here?
Front seat? Okay.
Yeah.
She opens the door and switches seats.
I'm gonna sit in the rear driver's side seat.
Okay. Behind. Oh, driver's side. Behind Cass. Okay.
Alright.
Once I pick up, I'm actually just gonna pick up the drugs and then go to the cars. So whenever that catches up.
Sure. You guys doing anything? You're just waiting.
I'm waiting patiently.
All right. You occasionally hear that thump. It's definitely got less vigor than it did at the beginning, but it's still periodic. Gum, 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 gum. Moxie, you walk in. Pons already has your prescription ready for you, and hands it over in exchange for the 200 eddies that Rex gave you to give to him. He
I thought.
he gave you another 200.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
don't know if it made it into camera, but he did. I did have him hold out money. Anyway, he hands you another 200. Yeah, I really
Make
need
it
to
rain.
remember to say it. But anyway,
No, I knew he gave me the initial 200
gave
to
you
cover.
initial
I
plus
think
another.
the first dose. I missed that he gave me another.
Yep.
It's more fun for the podcast audience to have to guess what we're doing.
I
We do section.
I really like you guys to just, imagine that I've done things that I haven't said.
Also, Wraith, if you took that off
No,
your
I
sheet, remember
apologize.
to give yourself 200 back.
Are you actually going to return it to me?
Yeah, it's part of his funds. Yeah.
All right,
I'm just-
so the crew, the gang's all together. You enter the car, and you're all sitting there. And pull out into
I'm gonna-
the main street. I assume you're going somewhere, or what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm giving Cass directions to a park that I used to hang out at with Rico. That's near where we used to live.
Okay.
It's real sketchy, but
Okay. All right.
once we arrive at the park,
I would just like to note that Moxie did run to her apartment and grab her windbreaker jacket because that's her flak vest. So she did not have on earlier. So she does have her armor on. Very important to note.
The armor
I
vest,
also,
not a helmet.
I
I
also
don't-
forgot to tell you I took off my helmet.
Okay.
I don't have a helmet. My helmet was lost under the rubble.
We'll buy you.
Just-
I don't-
Just my
yeah,
best.
I don't know. All right. You guys start driving in silence towards the towards this park that he's giving you directions to. Head through the streets of Watson to actually, yeah, probably through Kabuki, nearing Westbrook. There's this little park that just occupies, it's kind of like a small triangle wedge between a road that kind of turns off to one side and then keeps going straight forward and then is connected on the third angle. The park itself has a bench, and you see maybe 2 or 3 tents set up on the far side. And then there's a small bench with a picnic table that's been tagged in some sort of graffiti. Roll local expert if you'd like to know what the graffiti is.
I would also reach out and touch Cammy and try to calm her.
Okay. Go ahead and roll. Let's see.
Oh, no, you know what? Moxie would want to know if she can.
Suppose just persuasion. What? What do you...
In here quietly. And being an attentive audience.
I think Wraith
What'd
and
you
I
get?
are waiting for the local expert roll.
I'm waiting for your results.
16.
Okay. games.
I'll take a 16 as well.
Just tell me your result. Don't make me twist your arm.
16.
Okay. The image is kind of half faded and mostly gone, which makes it so hard to tell, but you can make out the stenciled image of a kind of a tiger. And there's some Japanese characters there, and you don't know what they say because none of you speak Japanese, but you don't speak Japanese. You don't.
I was just about to say that.
But you are able to determine that this is certainly tiger claw turf.
I picked a good spot for us.
Yeah, as soon as Moxie sees that it's a tiger, she's like, "We can't be here. We can't be in Tiger Claw territory. We
No,
need
the
to
park's
pick
safe.
somewhere else."
It's fine.
Wraith, we can't be in Tiger Claw territory. We need
Understood.
to go somewhere else.
We're also running out of time for a lot of good reasons, so...
It hasn't been that long, has it?
Maybe 40 minutes.
We've still got like 3 hours. Over 3 hours. We're fine.
In the wrong direction.
Well, that's where you took us.
Well, this is the park we was sent out at.
No, that's the right direction.
What was it?
Okay.
Unless you
I
plan
was
to
like,
drive
am I
through the
wrong?
main city.
Well, yeah.
You're like
Alright.
here.
Why is
off
Tiger
the
Claw
city.
bad?
Because our guest in the trunk is a Tiger Claw member.
Oh, he's a gang member?
Yes. He's a virtue artist.
It's
They're
probably
changing
good that I
him
speak Japanese.
from one to a new profession. A little forcefully, but they do want him alive. So, we can open the trunk. I got some doses to keep him quiet. We just need to do it, preferably, not in Tiger Claw territory.
Yeah, I wouldn't recommend that.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like a bad plan.
Bigger picture, Wraith. Bigger picture.
Alright, let's go.
I know this place.
What's the quickest,
Quaint little place.
quickest way out of Tiger Claw territory?
You're able to
Alright.
easily tell the way to get out of Tiger Claw turf. You're almost out anyway.
I was gonna suggest this area under a bridge where me and Maelstrom played dominoes that one time.
That would be going in the wrong direction.
It was a joke.
I don't understand humor. So, moving down you hop back on the 828, I suppose, or heading southwards through New Westbrook. This is kind of an area that was once, pretty upscale. You do manage to spot kind of the remains of a small mini mall, and an exit to get to it.
I point excitedly.
Dad! That way! That
you
way!
take that
That way.
exit and
Can we go to
circle
the Toys R
back
Us?
around the big exit to get to the mini mall, pulling up into its winding roads, into what is an abandoned, it looks like a department store similar to like Macy's, named JC's, in fact.
Hashtag not sponsored by JC's.
Yeah, and that's not JC, Not to be confused with JC.
Yeah.
Penny. Anyway,
They merged in the future. It's all good.
On the far side of the lot, there looks like there's another parking lot on the other side of kind of this, what was a little bit of decorative turf. This small lot is actually for a monorail station. So it is currently looking, I mean, there's hardly anybody here, but there are a few people around. Not too far away.
There's not a slightly further away, quieter place that we could park.
Yeah, so you continue driving down the road, and moving past that, the mall itself is quite empty. You see kind of the remains, or you passed by JC's to kind of a furniture supermart, big warehouse style building attached to that mini mall. And in front of there's like a small entrance between that and the theater. There's a BD theater here, and that nook there is completely empty.
I'll pull over that way.
Okay. You pull into the lot and park your car right there, I guess, in the entrance. They actually have a handicapped spot that you could take.
Is there anything around here, Monk? I mean, Kamichi?
I don't sense any net architectures anywhere near.
Sweet. Turn off the car.
Okay.
Grab a cigarette.
Okay.
I also pile out.
Pile out of the car.
Yeah.
Okay.
Offer one to Cammy.
If they're getting
She
out,
takes one.
Moxie will leave and then she'll sit on the trunk of the car.
Okay. Sitting on the trunk. You hear a and you can feel the bumps against your rear as you sit there on top of it. Though they are kind of lackluster at this point.
I was gonna say I'm gonna lean against the trunk on the opposite side as Moxie and like drop more for show than anything else on the trunk.
Okay.
All right, team leader, when are we doing this?
You should know, Rex said that when we open it, we need to talk to him with guns out. Person's dangerous. So before we do this, I need to know that you two are okay with this job.
Really just corporate recruiting.
It's pretty much what happened to me. But anyway. Cammy, let's take a quick little walk.
Okay. She follows you.
I'm going to stay within sight of them,
Okay.
but a little bit further down, you know?
All right, you guys walk into the entrance where there's a small park bench and an ashtray before heading on into
Sure.
the normal entrance.
How you holding up?
She says, "I'm okay."
You down to do this?
Yeah. Yeah. Look, I don't want to get in anybody's way. I'll follow whatever you want to do.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure.
Yeah.
I ain't happy with it. I'm gonna tell you that right now.
Look, people get iced in this business. I get it.
Yeah. I'm only keeping my cool because that was my job.
I just didn't
Protection.
expect to be faced with taking a live person somewhere, I guess.
I was unexpected as well.
Anyway, I'm cool, man. I'll do whatever you want to do.
Alright.
Are you alright?
Yeah. I'm good.
Alright.
I re-rolled my empathy and got a 7 out of 6.
Alright. Go.
I've made some peace with it.
Lose 1 point of humanity.
Okay.
I'm gonna do that for Candy as well.
I would just like to say, Cass, that was a big info drop in one sentence that I so badly want to ask your character about, and it's like I can't right now. I've never been so teased so badly in this game about backstory than that moment.
So by humanity, do you mean empathy?
No. I mean humanity.
Humanity is the score derived from empathy.
Yep.
Mhm.
It's what you actually use to buy cybernetics and that kind of thing.
Oh, okay.
Do you not see it underneath the death save on the...
I'm looking for it. I see it
above your
now.
money? Yep.
I found it.
There should be a current and a max.
Yep, I found it.
Cool. Your current, obviously, is the one that drops.
Yep.
All right. Sidebar over, and the two of them walk back. And would you like to say anything to Wraith in the meantime? Or Wraith to Moxie?
Yes, Moxie would. Just as she's watching them, keeping an eye out. Actually, I think I have this skill. I have this skill. Yes. Or if they are they facing away, I can read their lips to figure out if they're like, hell no, we can't do this.
Oh, I have lip reading too.
Yeah, I'm the only one that doesn't have it that actually tried to,
We'll say that you can get camis. Well, let's roll first.
Okay. I mean, yeah, if they're purposely facing away from Wraith and I, that's fine. I figured I'd.
What is this face that you make?
Nothing.
He either got a 10 or a 1.
I didn't get anything.
Got a
I
10.
haven't
So-
rolled yet.
That's a 14.
Okay.
Uh, 30.
30?
I rolled 10, 10, 1 on my thing, and I only have a 10 on my skill, so I rolled 31, but I don't get that last one, so
Holy crap! Can you just save that
Yeah.
dice for when we go in combat, please? Like, don't
Yeah.
waste them here.
I
Stop.
always get bad rolls when it's like, oh, shoot somebody,
So,
and I'm like, I rolled a
certain
2.
perspectives make you lose track of exactly what's said, but you can kind of piece together their conversation as a whole. Wraith, Moxie, you get part of Cammy's dialogue, particularly when she says, "I'll do whatever you want to do."
So then Moxie would just quietly ask Wraith while still looking at them, what do we do if they say they're not okay with this?
You have 2 air hypos, yeah?
It's not going to help us with the job. No, I'm not drugging them.
You're fine with drugging me, but you want to drug them?
Technically, I was re-drugging you.
There's the quote of the
And
week
that was
right
to make
there.
you clear-headed so we could ask you questions, not knock you the fuck out so that we could... That was a really weird accent, I'm so sorry.
It got away.
It did. So that we could, do stuff behind your back.
I guess I see your point. Well,
Plus, it was only temporary, so we could get the money, so we could get you to rehab to get you off the drugs.
that's exactly what I'm saying. It would only be temporary so that we could get the car, so that we could get money, so that I can get off drugs.
Except we
Really?
can't.
This is to help me.
Except we can't. That's not going to help you. That's a bad argument to have.
No, you're probably right. It is a bad argument. But anyway, no, I can be very convincing. Perhaps I can convince them that we just do this real quick.
Yeah. I mean,
They seem pretty on the fence about it.
Tommy will go with whatever Cass says, so it's Cass we have to get on board.
Yeah. It's good to know that we're dealing with a tiger claw.
Yes.
It's going to give us a different technique.
And they want him alive, so it's not like we're going then to have someone killed.
Right. I'm just saying, like, what if we popped the trunk and threw the flashbang in there? It would probably quiet him down for a while, and we'd save the sedatives.
Don't I have the flashbang?
No, I have mine. You have your own.
That's an option.
Don't bring
It's an option.
I'm saying this real
As I'm
close to the
walking
trunk,
back,
by the
I'm
way.
gonna pull out my gun and make sure it's loaded.
Okay. He's walking back. He's pulling his gun.
Pull out my grenade and make sure it's loaded.
Yeah, Moxie will reach for her gun. Like, I'm super,
When you guys
like...
reach for your gun, Cammy reaches for her gun.
Are you being prepared to open the trunk, Cass, or do we have an issue?
Yeah, let's open the trunk.
All right.
Moxie tucks her.
And everybody
Her
calms
gun
down
back.
a little bit. There's this moment of tension that just kind of breathes out, but it's still like held somewhat in there.
Yeah.
As you cautionarily.
If this asshole doesn't quiet the fuck down, I'm gonna make him do it myself. So please give him the sedative.
Okay. What are you doing?
I'm
What's
saying
the
that
plan?
very loudly.
Who has the keys, Cammy?
I do.
No, Cass does.
Oh,
Do you want me to open
Here.
the trunk since
Yeah.
I'm less effective with a gun? I open the trunk.
Okay.
Cass, you may... I'm still sitting on it. Cass, you may need to just be prepared to knock him back into the trunk first. Potentially.
oh, Cammy, here.
Cammy has her gun out, but she's not doing anything with it. What?
Can hold both. Be double threat. No. I'm gonna get ready to punch him if he tries to get out.
Or you hit him in the face with the grappling hook.
You don't know he has that.
All right. So
I
you
know.
guys pop open the trunk. It's a very spacious trunk, which is quite nice because it fits inside of it, stuffed like a sardine, a very fat Japanese man in a white designer suit with gold pinstrips.
Oh, nice.
His pant legs are kind of rolled up to show off a pair of shiny black designer shoes and ankle socks. He has a long black hair parted in the center, although it's quite disheveled and messy as he's been sitting in the trunk for a while. And his eyes glare out at you like gold amber with teeth of a matching color. Got a snarl in his face. Over his teeth, they spell out Kyo, Kyou, over the first four, and they're etched in silver. Despite all this, he looks quite disheveled, despite his quite nice suit. And looks unwashed, and the suit ratty in certain spots. The shoes are scuffed. His teeth aren't brushed well. And he generally smells like he hasn't showered when you open that thing. Looks like a poor man who's come into money very quickly. When you open it, his first reaction is to attack, but then he sees there's 4 people out here. And he kind of calms down. He says, wait. I can pay you. I can pay you double. I can pay you double. Whatever they're paying you, I pay you double.
It was like just done. Unless one of those 3 stop her.
No, I'm considering this double, but I'll let her knock him out first.
Yeah. It says it takes 5 to 10 minutes anyway.
Okay. Yeah, you hit him with the anesthetic. Air hypo into his neck. He goes, oh.
You've been dosed with a very powerful paralytic. First, you will start feeling numb, then you will fall asleep, and then your organs will fail and you will die. If you try to escape again, you will die. If you cooperate, we'll give you the agent to reverse it.
Okay, roll your perception or persuasion, I suppose.
Five-minute pitch, go.
Funny.
20.
Mm-hmm.
He says, oh, fuck. Don't kill me. I swear. I have money. I can pay. Just let me get out of here.
Sit down.
He says, I'm in the trunk.
Oh, I thought he had tried to get out of the trunk.
What?
Is he tied up at all, or is he just there?
Yeah, he has his hands bound together, so he's...
Yeah.
Okay.
He says,
Moxie would like to check the bindings to make sure they're not loose or he's not slowly
yeah, they're a pair of cuffs, and they look like they've been dug into his hands, like he's been wearing them for quite a while, and they're connected quite tightly. He says, look, just let's talk. What do you want? What do you want? He looks to all of you. What do you want?
I don't say anything. I wait patiently.
I want my father back, you son of a bitch.
Offer me money.
God damn it.
Sorry, I couldn't resist.
So
No, I
you
kind of wish that was in character just to see the NPC's reaction of utter confusion.
damn it. Anyway. What do you want?
I'm gonna hit him if he keeps talking.
You
I
guys
put my
just,
finger on my lips.
you guys just wait. He's as you guys don't say any after you guys don't respond. He says, "Look, okay, at least let me have dignity. Let me sit in the back seat of the car, not in this trunk, please."
I'd be okay with that. Give me your suit coat.
He says, "You take."
He can't take
You
it.
can't take it
You
off.
how you get it
He
off?
can't take it off.
I have lockpick. I want you guys to know.
That is the worst idea.
I'll wait until he's sedated to take the
Let me sit in. He starts getting out of the trunk.
All right.
Moxie pushes him back down.
You have to put some effort in there, but you do. He says, "Oh, you guys are fucks. I'll kill all of you. My chums
Yeah.
will
Now
get
that
you.
wasn't very
My
nice.
chums will get you all."
Well, remember, we're part of the Maelstrom gang. So, if you get out of this, you know where to find us.
Shut the fucking trunk.
Okay. You slam the trunk shut. He's there, and you hear dum, 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 dum. Silence.
Saying it was a nice suit coat.
It was a very nice suit coat.
It's a beautiful suit coat.
It need washed first, but
And I mean tailored a bit to you.
yeah, it is a little large.
Alright.
The guy's
So we're
a
good.
jerk.
Yeah, not a fan of the guy. Kim, are you good?
I have no opinion. I don't know how you guys drew an opinion of him, but sure.
Really? I feel like analyzing, people and situations is important to this job. So maybe.
I would like to note that, when Rex asked us where our lines were, we didn't specify this. We might want to clarify that in future if you two are
Look,
uncomfortable.
I'm fine. Are we going or what?
Yeah, let's go.
I assumed we were all getting in the car while having this conversation.
Sure.
So after we did the job, can we stop and get like fries somewhere?
We should. I'm getting hungry.
You guys all open up the car doors, swing into the.
Moxie heads towards the driver's side.
You're heading in the drive. Oh, you're gonna take the driver. Okay.
That means I open the door to like let myself in, but I'm opening the door for her, and she like gets in. I close it and walk around.
I mean, unless Cass stops her.
Oh, are you driving?
Yeah.
I'm driving.
Oh.
Unless
So Moxie.
unless Moxie is driving.
I thought the plan was for me to drive because you were his security.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to drive, that's fine.
I could drive.
You are not.
No, that's not part of the plan.
Let us.
Just like
take
puts a
us to the
hand
car.
over his face, like I'm not even dealing with you right now.
Let us go to the car.
Lettuce.
I thought I was driving in case something happens and you need to shoot. You don't need to worry about
sitting order,
firing and driving at the same time.
please.
I think that's right.
To our scene.
I believe it has to be me and Wraith in the back.
Oh. Like
And-
Cammy and I were in the back for some reason.
Moxie
Yeah.
and Cammy up front.
I thought Cassie were with me.
Yeah, it was me and my secretary, and then my guard and my driver.
Guys, can you organize it?
Well, I was saying that I think it's right.
Oh,
I don't know because I don't know where I am yet.
it should show up
You're-
on the screen.
You're driving.
This is you.
Oh.
No, I mean like in character wise, we haven't figured out
Oh, I
who's
see.
doing what
All right, I'm sorry.
or whatever.
Well, just assume if I was his bodyguard, I would be in the back with him to shield him in case.
Does that make the most? If someone, say, I don't know, a voluptuous, hasty white woman appears and starts shooting at the car, where would you like to be, Cars, to shoot back? Back seat, front seat, it doesn't really matter.
The back seat.
I think in the
Back.
future we should plan for her.
Sorry, Hades, you cut out back seat.
Yeah.
Okay. I think I'm in the right spot then.
Is the vehicle facing north currently?
Yes.
So
I think-
my character's in the back seat.
Yes.
Okay.
I think Cass and Cammy need to switch.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think. Right? Because it's Moxie and Cammy in the front and Wraith and Cass in the back.
Yeah.
Yep.
Cool. I think we're good.
Okay.
I think we figured it out.
So it's
Yes.
Moxie and Cammy in the front. Cass and Wraith in the back. And in that order from left to right.
Yes.
Okay. Sounds good. All right. So sorry. All right. So you guys finally head on away from the mini mall and to start heading towards Haywood Industrial on your way.
There is something I would like to say to Cammy before we get there,
Okay.
whenever it works for you.
Go ahead. Cammy works.
Cammy, since you're going to be putting in the information that, right? What's your name? Wraith?
Tomorrow.
Right. That Henry has his appointment. Are you able to add there that in the notes or something we're supposed to park in lot 13B or near Dock 5?
Sorry. What'd you say? I'm
Is that you or Cammy? Because that's a very different reaction from Moxie.
it's Cammy. She seemed to be lost looking out the window for a moment, and she turns towards you and says, looks at you and says, "Yeah, sorry, what'd you say?"
The appointment that you're going to be putting into the computer system for Henry.
Right.
Can you put in the note of somewhere, if possible, that we're to park in lot 13 or near Dock 5?
Sure, yeah. I'll put it in a note or something.
That would be fantastic.
Sure, yeah.
At least explains why the car is there.
That sounds good. Anything else?
They want him alive.
All right.
He has other opportunities to get back to his life if that's what he wants. It's not our job to question. It's not like we're sentencing someone to their death.
No, I know. I'm sorry. I'll get my head in the game.
I trust you to do that.
All right. So the group heads down the highway to the interstate, or heads down the highway to the interstate. Heads down the highway to Haywood Industrial. I mean, it does make some sense, but not in this context. So anyway, you pull up to that familiar spot on the bay, on the San Moro Bay, to the Teco compound. You see the gate there. He lets some car go in, and the barrier closes again, and you guys are pulling up into it. And we will pause there. For now.
Dun dun dun.
Let's have
Well,
a 10-minute
gonna-
intermission.
Sure.
And yeah, we will pick back up in about 10 minutes, guys. Thank you for viewing. We'll see you in a little while. Hello and welcome back.
Hello.
First, I guess since we're back, I will say thank you for the rigs, Pinky and Arnanite. That was really awesome. Arna Skynet.
Thank you so much.
Apologies. Thank you for coming, and good to see you. And we'll
And thank you
do
for
a
the follow.
shout out for all y'all people. Pinky 1309. Bunch of, I don't know how to do everybody here. How do you spell the name? Arna Sky Knight. Oh, look, and we have M2 with us today as well. Hello, M2.
I am too.
Good to see you.
So many wonderful people.
I know, right?
Huh,
And
we're
Mistress
spoiled.
Mink. Always good to see Mistress.
Pretty awesome to see you guys. Thanks for thanks for coming in, saying hi.
Sorry you came in during our break there.
Yeah. Gotta take one every once in a while. I stream for 4 hours or so. Anyway, so last we left off, our heroes had to begin, we started with a mission that they have to deliver, or our heroes have to deliver some cargo to a dock. They pick up the car with the cargo in the trunk and find out the cargo is actually human cargo. They talk to their fixer. He arranges for them to get some anesthetic to knock out the human cargo, where they go to pick up the anesthetic, then go to a lot in the middle of an abandoned mini mall in New Westbrook. They open that trunk, but there is some tension between the team as they kind of figure out the morality behind what they're doing. Seems like they all proceed with it, and they open the trunk and find a very fat Japanese man who is a brain dance artist. He cuts brain dances, which is kind of like a virtual reality movie. Anyway, they hit him with the anesthetic, wait till he passes out, and now they're on their way to the docks, where they have arranged a plan to get inside of the gate and to the docks where they need to go. We pick up with our heroes pulling up to the dockyard on the in Haywood Industrial, and yeah, we'll start there. Your car drives in. You see another car up ahead at the gate get let through, and then yeah, the barricade shuts again, and we'll begin. What would you like to do?
How does everybody feel about waiting for another car to show up if we wait like a little bit and see if we can give Cammy extra time to hack?
The problem is, how busy are they this time of night?
It's hard to say. I'm sure they're a 24-hour company. Most are. I would think. I guess I don't really know.
Question to the GM. The gate, the car gate, one lane? So if a car was trying to get out and a car was trying to go in.
Oh, yeah. There is no, there is only one.
It's only the one lane, so it's fine.
They only use the one. I'm just trying to think back to the map, which I don't need to because it's literally right in front of me. Let's drag you all to it. Okay. So we can move this to the token layer. You can see here that you're at the compound. There's only one lane for in and out.
Okay. Thank you. Or we could wait for a car to leave and pull up at the same time. And hopefully do some.
What time at night is it? I'm going to look on my agent.
About 8. No, I'm sorry. Just trying to think of everything that's been done. Probably about 10.
So we've got 2 hours.
Yep. Oh, we're not on the right scene for everybody to see. Here we go.
Well, we can't just sit this close. We're going to be suspicious.
Are we on this map for ease of visual or
Yeah, it would probably for visual.
like we're for visual, right?
Yeah, you'd probably be much further back.
Okay.
Okay.
Having this conversation as we are driving. It's a good idea, but we have to be closer to see if a car enters.
Yeah.
That alley, does that go onto a street?
Which one?
And would that the one to the right?
There is.
Sorry.
No, it's all right.
No, I can ping. I can do things. Does this have a
There's another alley right here as well.
Oh, down below. No, let's go the guard.
You could
Oh,
drive
no, the
down
guards
it
will
and
walk by.
check, but you don't know.
I need to step away for just a moment, guys.
Okay.
Okay. And that's a dead end street, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, this street dead ends right there.
Do we, from the taxi ride the previous day, know if the alleys Go to another street, or if they're dead ends.
From the
Because we were
fast
talking
side?
in one of them.
You were talking in one of them. You could roll a concentration check to see if you can rack your memory.
What is concentration? I'm sorry. I don't see it.
It's I know the sheet you have doesn't show
Oh.
everything.
No, I found it. It's a skill. It's cool.
It is a skill.
It's a skill. I got it. 16.
16. Trying to think back, and it did seem like the alleys do go through, but this car might not make it through certain parts because you do remember some dumpsters and that kind of thing in the alley.
Okay. Yeah, my only
You're
concern
pretty sure it
is
goes through.
we have no eyes on when a car goes in.
Are you guys just stopping here? There's really no shoulder for you to pull off into.
Yeah, we probably should just head up then. Otherwise, we'll look way suspicious.
Yeah. I think it would be better for us to head to the gate now. And if we need a distraction right before we get to the gate, somebody could call the front gate, slowing them down to come out and talk to us.
I'm gonna make sure the disposable phone that I have is on silent.
Okay. Yeah, it is. You do see a missed call in there, actually, when you look at it
On the disposable cell?
on the disposable.
You would pin that.
It's
To
just,
look at later.
It's just a spam message.
Okay,
Yeah, it's nothing.
I want to talk to you about your car warranty.
Freak you out.
that's fine. I'm like, look, Mr. I has had like lungs ready to go, okay? I wouldn't put it past him to get the number to a disposable cell.
Yep.
Paranoia is real, guys.
No,
Okay,
you're-
yeah, no, she'll... Yeah, unless you guys have any other thoughts.
I think we're just gonna have to wing it.
I got a plan.
You want to be talking on your agent, Henry, as we pull up, and I have to wait for you to inform me who your meeting's with.
Yeah, we could do that. Cammy, how long did you say you're going to need?
I'd say probably 30 seconds.
Oh, shit. I can keep him busy for 30 seconds.
Yeah, you guys have a good rapport.
Me and this guy go way back, assuming he's still on shift.
Well, he said he was gonna be here today.
You guys pull up forward because there's not really anywhere else for you to go. So you continue on down the street. You're the only ones in the road right now. And yeah, pull up to the gate. The barricade gets let down.
Oh, no.
Well, that's awkward. And you drive the car up to the main gate. The camera pivots to you. It has a little light that goes bright, shines into the car. Cammy sets down her VR goggles and starts to go to work. The guard turns toward you, Moxie, and waits for you to roll down your window.
She'll wait like, I don't know, 5 or 10 seconds, pretending like twisting and like pretending to talk in the back seat.
As soon as she starts rolling down the window, I'm just gonna start talking. So then the guy says to me, he says, all right. And just start nonsense talking while she's rolling down the window.
All I heard is your voice was Foghorn Leghorn.
Sick.
Do a quick acting test for me, Moxie.
Oh, me? Okay. Makes sense.
Better you than me.
13.
13. Alright, so you seem to be ruffling for something, and the guard waits patiently for a little bit, and then he leans forward, raps on the window.
Yeah, she'll roll it down then.
Okay.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been longer than like 10 seconds at most.
Alright.
So as it rolls down, you hear Henry.
I told him I'm not gonna take 14 points on that because you know what? 14 points is too many damn points. Plus it's divisible by 7. And who the hell likes the number 7?
Nobody. The guy, yeah, do your acting as well there, James.
Okay, so I have a series of questions here. So obviously I'm using my Vox.
Sure.
It gives me a +2 on perform instrument sing, and it also gives me a +2 on. Oh, I was going to ask if it gave it to me on acting, but it very clearly says I get it for acting. So I don't have the skill acting. Would I roll it at the base +2 minus whatever penalty you give me?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
So it's as if I have a 2 in it, even though I don't.
Yep. And I would give you, and never done this before, but you have acted as this guy before, so.
Right. I've established this character.
Yep.
All right. And the base for that, I'm gonna assume, is cool.
Cool. Yeah.
Yes.
16 + 2, 18.
18. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Guard looks at you, Moxie, and kind of gives you a knowing look, like, "Oh God, one of these guys."
She gives him that look back. Oh, you understand.
He says, "What can I do for you tonight?"
I believe Mr. Merle has an appointment.
Mr.
Isn't that what you said, sir?
Yeah, I have a damn appointment, and I'm not gonna wait at this damn stop any longer. You know, I came here yesterday, and it was the damnedest thing. Talked to a guy, he said he wouldn't even let me in. I'm just gonna drone.
Okay. He listens to
Pinches
you for
nose.
maybe a second or two before moving to his computer. Start typing into it.
Okay.
Do you know the person? She's just gonna lean out and kind of like whisper to him. She's like, who was on shift yesterday that had to deal with him? I'm so sorry.
If this is the same guy, I think it is. Oh, am I? Okay. Let me see if I can turn it up. Is that a little better? If this is the same guy that I think it is, yeah. I heard about him. See if I should
It's
turn it up all the way.
probably all true.
Probably all true. Ooh. I don't
Yeah.
envy you.
No. No, I don't envy me either most days.
He passes a look over at Cammy as she's messing with her VR goggles down over her head on her cyber deck, but doesn't seem to look at her over long. Moves back to the computer.
As soon as he goes to type, I'm going to lean over Cass to get to his window and roll it down.
Okay.
Hey, buddy, I got a question for you.
All right. Do
I'm
me
so
a
sorry.
favor and roll another acting.
All right. That time it's only a 16.
Only a 16.
Yeah.
Let's see if I can hold on with this. Maybe that'll help a little better. Okay, 16. Sorry, I'm reading what patient 0 said to me. I thought I was talking. Shit. Oh, no. So you, he looks up at you from his computer terminal and says, sorry, what?
Hey, buddy, come here. I got a question for you. I need help with something.
I mean, just say the question.
No, it's one of those more personal things. I don't want to yell about finances over the goddamn. My secretary's here. Sure, she can hear that shit. My bodyguard and the driver, but hey, I don't want some rando knowing about my money.
He says,
Moxie just looks at him like, do you see? I'm so sorry.
yeah, he looks at you and he says to Wraith, yeah, just one moment. Shuts the window.
I'm gonna crawl over Cass and open the door, and I'm gonna go tap on the window, hard.
Sir, get back in your car. Oh, God.
Did he open the window to say that?
Oh, God.
I was tapping too hard.
No, he mouths it through the window. You still hear him. Get back in your car.
Are you gonna answer my damn question?
He starts moving towards.
I'm gonna pull him. I'm gonna pull Wraith back, push him back into his seat.
Swear to God, people work this damn company. I don't know if I'm gonna do business with them anyway.
So just sit down.
I'm just saying it's frustrating. That's all I'm trying to say.
Let's swing over to Cammy while you work. All right, so we've got ourselves a net run. Flipping over the first card here. We've got a password. Cammy zooms into the net, jacking into the net architecture right nearby. Immediately as she swings into it, she's greeted with a big pass gate. Her little blue goblin avatar hops up over to the pass gate and starts swinging some I guess going through a book that it has in her hands to randomly pick out words from this kind of a library of different phrases and passcodes. As it goes through this list at light speed, saying the words so quick that they're barely even audible, one of them does seem to work, and the passcode breaks down. Is able to move into the next level of her of the net. showing a small cobra-like snake that fires beams of green light at her. She encounters the asp and moves past it without getting hit by the beams. Moving on to the next level here. Moving as quickly as she can to down into the net architecture, another layer. And on this level, the doors of the elevator open, and she's immediately faced with a lich demon. The thing sparks blue electricity and has a skeleton-like face and a long, dark trench coat. And she immediately has to zoom past it. The lich... Can we not bring this up to better view? There we go. The lich hits her with a bolt of energy as she's trying to zoom past to get to the next layer. And from the car, the three of you all see her body just twitch in her seat, jarred, as her intelligence, reflexes, and dex are all lowered by 6. By 1. Still, she doesn't stop. She continues moving on past to the next layer in search of this file, even though there was a branch that she could have gone down. She finds a control node. This control node, it's a sort of camera that a camera controller that views the different perspectives of the base around. Finding nothing there, she actually, her little goblin avatar hops back at the speed of light, moving down the branch instead. She's getting frantic because she knows that she's going to be hit very hard if she doesn't get out of here or find this file very soon. Here, she's greeted by another black ice and a raven. And this time she needs to encounter it. It hits her, fluttering towards her, getting inside of the face of her little goblin avatar, and starts looking through her programs on her cyber deck, finding nothing because she has nothing loaded at the moment. The only thing she's done is broke the password. Where she comes across another password, and this is where her heart stops, as she knows she's going to have to hack it in order to find the file that she's looking for. So now she has to think. She can either fight the two black ice that she's already come in contact with, or risk breaking this password and not being able to find the file. She only has one action left. She really doesn't want to get hit by the lich again or the asp, and we've lost somebody. Oh no, we lost Jess.
You lost me. How did you lose me?
I don't know.
I'm very confused.
I was
You still hear
really,
me?
into the story, so I didn't even notice that everything got crazy.
It just happened.
Uh-oh. Hold on while we
Right.
experience technical difficulty.
We're good.
We're back.
I don't know what happened. I'm sorry. Apologies. I was too stressed for
Oh.
Cammy.
Okay, sorry. Lost my train of thought. Now she has to decide if she's going to fight off any of these programs or take a full salvo from the black ice that all chase her. Another hit from the Lich is going to cause her some pain. So I think that she decides to boot up as her last action. Boot up her Speedy Gonzalez. No, what is she gonna do? Yeah, I think she's gonna have to boot up a sword and attack the asp. So let's roll some net combat from her. She gets barely hitting the asp with her katana that her goblin carries. Hitting it for 3d6 points of damage. Oh, barely de-resing it with 16 points of damage. So at least she's got one really dangerous program out of the way from hitting her and her friends. Well, hitting her and her programs, I'm sorry. The next turn of combat comes up. We get hit by this Raven, which de-reses a single program. She still doesn't have anything up, so the Raven flutters uselessly around her head, and then this Lich program is going to attempt to attack her again. This time, she's able to duck underneath one of the bolts of electricity as it whizzes past her head.
Yay, Cammy!
Woo!
And now it is her round of initiative again. She is going to attempt to hack through this passworded gate, which she does using her library of passphrases. This time, she kind of wants to know what's ahead, so she's going to boot up her worm program as a net action, costing her 2 net actions, and or not worm, I'm sorry, Sia. The goblin pulls out a giant magnifying glass, and she's gonna look ahead, see if she can find whatever she needs. Doing an inspection, we show that ahead is one of the demons of the architecture. In the last, this demon seems to be in control of all 3 control nodes. The first node was the camera. This is the gate control. And then lastly, it's a strange sort of flying eye. Cammy knows it to be a overhead drone that flies around. Each of these control nodes are guarded by the imp, and this is where she realized there is no file on the computer. So she's going to have to improvise. She's going to have to get down to the bottom floor and drop a virus. However, it is no longer her turn, and she doesn't want to move anymore. And so she gets hit again by the Lich and the Raven. The Raven causes static interference with her Sia program and de-reses it. Then deals 1d6 damage to her. Cammy takes a few points of damage, and you see, as you're sitting there in her seat, the Netrunner's body twitch and shake. Let's see if we can show that. All right. Now the Lich's turn comes up. Again, she's able to duck past the Lich's rays as they engage in combat, and the two ice continue to follow her deeper into the architecture. She, at this point, books it in past the imp. Oops, wrong way. Past the imp, down to the bottom floor of the. She's just going wherever she wants. There we go. To the bottom floor of the architecture. And starts to drop a virus using one of her net actions. Camia on the fly thinks of the computer going on the fritz for the node that they're currently sitting at. And that is what she does with one action. This next action is she is going to boot up her eraser program. She doesn't want anybody to know that she's been here. And so with a big pink soapy sponge, she begins to erase her trail
Love it.
from the net architecture. She seems to scrub it as best she can, and with her final action, she logs out, or jacks out of the architecture, being hit by both the Raven and the Lich on her way out of the elevator. The Raven hits, dealing another, or de-resing her eraser program. Fortunately, she's already used it. And dealing another 5 points of damage. This is a big convulsion. All three of you see from within the car. And then the Lich's turn. The Lich bolts her again. Her body jars, and she loses another 4 points of intelligence, reflexes, and dex. She sits there, and her hands shaking. She exits the net architecture and pulls her goggles up over her head, and her eyes are kind of rolling around and spinning. She says, the computer's broken, she manages to say. And you see the man sitting there. She says it quietly enough that with the commotion going on that Wraith has caused, he's not able to hear
The
it.
window closed.
Wraith isn't able to hear this, but neither is the man at the desk, and he's typing on his computer, and he says, I don't know what's wrong. I'm sorry. There seems to be a problem here. And you can see beads of his sweat rolling off his forehead.
Boy, I'm back in the car so that I'm not getting in trouble for being out of the car. But I'm yelling out the window. Boy, you come here.
Sir, we're on a tight schedule.
All right, I'm going to give you guys one more acting test. Actually, let's do persuasion this time. And
really
because only one of you should roll, but because of your help, Hades, I will give you a +1.
Can I roll?
Yes, you can roll. Would you like to spend any luck?
I'd like to spend 3 luck, please.
Are you sure?
Is that your final answer?
Is that your final answer?
I'd like to spend 2 luck then. +1 from Hades.
+1 from Hades.
I only get a 23.
Only a 23. The
Yeah,
guy's like,
that was not a good roll for me.
I'm sorry, sir. I will deal with this. Yeah, he says, yeah. He tries to open the gate, but it doesn't seem to be working because of the virus that Cammy has laid. And he says, he moves out the door to his booth, and he like physically pulls up the gate so that you guys can get in. He says, I will personally go in there and tell. Who are you looking for?
Well, my original you know what?
Who are you going,
I'm gonna
sir?
park the car and I'll come back and talk to you about it. All right?
All right, that sounds good.
Look at his name tag. What's his name tag say?
His name tag says George.
Be right back, George.
Okay.
We're gonna park the car and then I'm gonna storm from the car back over to him.
Okay.
Before I get out of the car, though, I'd like to ask, who the fuck was I supposed to meet?
Okay, you guys drive into the
Start with
the
a
lot
D.
of this compound. Why didn't it highlight? Oh, I see. Because I'm on the wrong
Damon?
person.
Devin?
No. I want to say Dominic, but let me check my notes.
No,
It's Dominic.
Hmm?
It is Dominic.
It's Dominic. There is no real good place to park, so you have to
no,
kind of parked here.
She'll drive along the... If she can she drive along the dock?
He did say to pull into the lot ahead, and you'd meet. Wraith said that he'd meet right back, but you could, I suppose, just keep driving through.
When we pull forward a little bit, I'm gonna get out, and the car can keep moving, because I'm gonna go take this guy's time.
So you just get out here.
Yeah,
All right.
while they're parking.
Where are you going, Moxie?
Dock 5,
5?
lot
All right,
13B.
So there is a spot where you have to squeeze the car through. Go ahead and roll me a driving test here.
Woohoo!
I don't want to look.
Would you like
What
to
if it's
spend
a
any
1?
luck?
Oh, I have all my luck, right?
Yep.
You should.
Yeah. No, I this is really can I spend I rolled though. I just haven't looked at it.
Okay.
So if it's too late, that's fine. Otherwise I'd spend
Probably
3,
too
which
late.
is half. Okay, that's cool. We'll leave it. Please don't be a 1. Where is my driving skill? And vehicle tech.
Did you take drugs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I did
I
drugs.
thought you were asking me, and I was like, what? Oh my god, it was a 10!
Nice.
Very cool. clutch.
Okay. Oh, and a 7, 27.
Holy shit. Yeah, you masterfully
You fast and
wheel
furiously.
this giant ass boat of a car through the tiny gap between the shipping crate and the docks. And you're able to make it to Dock 5, where you do see a boat.
Yay!
And I didn't waste any luck. Bonus.
Great job, Moxie.
Let me. Sorry. Here's a
Out
boat.
of character, thank you. In character. Thanks.
All right. Wraith, you walk up to the gate
George.
guy. Oh, you know what, guys? I'm sorry. I have to take a quick like a 3-minute break. Can you? Yeah, sorry about that.
Yeah, that's
Give
fine.
me a one
Yeah.
You want to make it
3-minute
5?
break, guys. Sure, we'll make it 5.
We'll be right back, guys. Thank you so
Be-
much.
be right
appreciate
back.
everything.
Thank you.
Thank you.
And we're back. I am so sorry, guys. Thank you for your patience. Okay. While on our break, we hit 50 followers. That's so freaking awesome, guys. Thank you so much. I'm so
Yay,
excited.
Thank you.
Thank
Thank
you.
you
Yeah.
very much.
Congrats to you guys as well. So thank you.
Appreciate
Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, we appreciate that. At the end of our stream, we will be doing the winner giveaway for the 3. So make sure that you chat. And then once we get your name and once we get
We'll get a hold
the
of you and
winners,
figure it out.
we will get a hold of you. Please join our Discord. That would be the easiest way for us to get a hold of you. I think it just displayed, but there's another link
did.
right there. Please join our Discord. That we can find you there easiest. We can also whisper you, I think, on Twitch. Can we do that?
Yeah,
Yeah, we'll get a
And
hold of any winners. But anyway,
I know how to get a hold of most of these people.
cool. Make sure you talk and chat. We'll be giving away 3 at the end of the session, so stick around. Hopefully, this will be
And good
an
luck.
exciting and yeah, and good luck. So, Wraith.
Yeah.
Oh no, that shit in Korean already makes me worried. You move over to the man at the counter, and I'm sorry, at the booth, and he seems to be going to his computer, going, "What the fuck is wrong with this thing?" He's like pushing buttons, but doesn't seem to be wrong. You see him on a radio. He says, seems to be some sort of problem as you walk up. There seems to be some
George.
sort of problem with our computer system up
George.
here. I'm not sure what happened.
What?
Hold on. He looks up.
Are you gonna be the one to walk me to my meeting? I'm not going over there unattended. Plus, we still got business to talk to you. I had a question for you, and you didn't answer it.
Right, yeah. What was your question?
All right, so I flew in, and they flew me in, and I was on coach. This is the first time in my life. I've never flown anything less than first class.
He's all
Right.
like regretting asking. He says, "Sir, I'm sorry. I don't have time for your personal question. Who do you need to see inside the building, and I'll take you there. I'm in a
Well,
little bit of
so-
a crisis. I hope you can understand."
No, I get it. Trust me, I've been there. I can tell you shit. There was this one time, my friend. So I was there, and my buddy Tom owed me $500, right? And so I went to go talk to Tom. I get there, and the whole damn thing's a mess. Can't find him anywhere. You know what I mean?
No. I
Anyway,
mean, yes, of course I do, sir.
I'm supposed to be meeting with Dominic,
Dominic.
project manager. He does the manufacturing runs.
Neil Dominic?
You know, that sounds right. You know, I might have to go get my secretary, but yeah, I think that was what it was supposed to be.
I'm sorry, he left earlier today.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Yes.
Boy, this is the most rinky-dink
no,
bullshit
I don't know what I'm
operation I have ever seen.
Roll
How we
your
gonna make this right?
roll your just conversation test at this point. I've already convinced him. You're just trying to keep him engaged, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna spend 2 luck on this.
Do you need a bullshit?
Yeah, I think that's
Skill.
bullshit. Skill.
That's conversation.
Custom skill.
It's totally conversation. You could just
Really good at
erase
convincing people.
conversation
Slightly
and
less
type right bullshit
conversating.
in there.
All right. Well, darn it. I only got. Do I get any bonuses?
Nah, I don't think so.
Okay, then I got a 17.
17. He says he lets you carry on for a little bit of time, maybe about 5 minutes before he says, all right, look, I have things to do. If you don't need to see Dominic, why don't you get your car and get out of here, please? Please.
I'm gonna do that. No, you're right. But I came all the way here from Lubbock, Texas. You know where Lubbock, Texas is?
Did you fly here?
So I flew here on coach. I've never flown coach before, so it was a whole experience in and of itself. Boy, I feel like you ain't even listening.
I'm not really.
Well, that makes a whole bunch of damn sense.
Look.
Anyway, I'm only in time for this meeting. Is there somebody I can meet with tonight? Because the guy who I was supposed to have
This you are
is-
after hours. I wasn't expecting anybody to be coming tonight. I'm not sure what's going on with the computer system.
Oh, so because your hardware isn't working, and I'm supposed to trust you to manufacture components for
And
me.
his
Because your
kind of
hardware-
a line of thinking, or his speech kind of slows as he starts thinking about this, all of these series of events kind of piling on together, and thinks nothing of it, and just starts nodding at you.
Alright, so there's nobody I can meet with, is what you're telling me.
I'm sorry.
Your hardware messed up when I'm trying to see if I can trust your company. Your boy isn't here, even though I had a meeting. There's nobody else I could possibly talk to. Is that what you're telling me at this moment?
There was no meeting scheduled, sir. I'm pretty sure. I double checked.
You're pretty sure?
Yes.
Oh my god. Who do I talk to?
Let's move over
about
to
this?
the.
Yeah.
Let's move over to Hades, Moxie.
I
I'm just mixing up
continue
everything.
that.
Cass, Moxie, and Cammy. What are you three doing? We pull up to the dock, where you see the boat sitting there. It's a very small cargo ship with some pallets loaded up with crates on the back. There's a little crane used to move things from the dock onto it, and vice versa. The boat seems completely abandoned. It seems empty at a glance, but it's very hard to see in the dim in the dim light.
Are there lots across from the dock?
Lots.
Because
across
Rex's
from the
deed
dock.
said 13B, lot 13B, or is that the compound?
That's this compound's.
This compound. Okay.
Flash your high beams.
Moxie will flash
Flash.
the lights twice.
Okay. When you do that, from below deck, you see a man. It's very dark, hard to make out any details, but you see a silhouette of a man walking out onto the side of the boat. Turn down the volume in the car, and he says, "Hello."
We have your package, I believe.
Who sent you?
Rex.
Takes a moment. There's silence. Okay, where's the package?
In the trunk. I'll get out.
He nods a few times and he reaches for a small little plank of wood, drops it between the dock and the boat, and walks across it. You can see now that he is actually packing. He's got an assault rifle in his hands. Bellatech Avenger.
Okay.
He looks between the three of you. What's wrong with the girl? He nods at Cammy, who's still kind of like twisting in her seat uncomfortably, holding her head as like a drip of blood runs down her nose.
Drugs.
Sorry, did you say something?
Drugs.
Roll persuasion.
Yeah, that's my question. Is that the same gun that we saw at the night market?
It was a Militech.
Okay.
It's not the same one, maybe.
Oh, man.
How'd you do?
I'm guessing you got a 1.
Yours.
Oh,
Yes!
nice. Congrats.
15.
It's a high 10.
And you said
Plus-
persuasion, right?
Yep.
25.
Woo!
We're very persuasive.
We're doing
25.
Mm-mm-mm.
Alrighty. He says, okay. Open the trunk.
Yeah. I'm gonna get out.
Okay. He moves around to the back of the car, but he looks like he's keeping an eye out on you guys.
Yeah.
It's hard to
Moxie will pop the trunk, I guess.
see him in the light. Sure.
I get the trunk open, or she pops the trunk.
You pop open the trunk, lift it open, and even though the light's dim, you can, as the trunk opens to reveal the human cargo within, you can see a smile, a very cruel smile, cross this Japanese man's face as he looks upon his delivery. He says, "Get him in the boat." Get him in the boat.
Okay. I'll try.
When the trunk goes up, I assume it blocks the rear window,
Yeah.
and that's where the guy is.
Yep.
Moxie's just gonna pull out her gun
Okay.
and hold it in her lap. Not obvious,
Okay.
but in hand, in case.
Just do me a quick reveal conceal check.
What? Where is that?
I believe it's under reflexes, but I could be wrong.
I should be okay.
It is actually under int, and it's right under language on the skill thing. At
Yeah.
least on mine. It's above lip reading.
Of lip reading?
Do I need to do an athletics check to lift this person?
Nah.
Okay.
Do you have a dolly?
Do you have a tool?
I like that.
You have the crane.
It's okay.
I guess
Sorry,
I'll
guys.
fireman carry this person. I would assume I'd have to.
What'd you?
15 total.
15 total. Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure that I have a number. Anyway, Cass, with some effort, all right, you're able to, subtly pull your gun, and you think you have it low enough that nobody would notice, but that's for Moxie. Cass, you pull your I got this. No,
No one can see this.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try to conceal, reveal the body.
Yeah. Okay. So you pull out the you reach in, Cass, and put your arms around the big fella, and he is a bitch to move, as you might have imagined. But with you and the Japanese dude at the dock, he kind of puts his rifle behind him and he starts helping you. Between the two of you, you guys are able to lug the dude out. And there's a certain point where you're pulling him towards the boat when you realize that little plank's probably not going to support the weight of all three of you. And in fact, he does have to get in and operate the crane. Operates the crane.
Oh, you were right. There's a crane.
As a big guy, I feel real bad about this thing.
Sorry. But yeah, it does. You do have to hook it into, his hands. And you see the large man pulled up into the air and swung around and dropped boom, onto the bed of the of the cargo ship. After that, the Japanese man goes through his cargo, takes out a box, small plastic box, maybe brick sized, and he tosses it at you, Cass.
Okay.
You catch
I'll
it.
catch it. Yeah.
He says, "Thank you, Telrex. He has my my gratitude."
I'll bow slightly.
He bows back and then goes below deck of the cargo ship again with his luggage.
Gonna race back to the car. Let's go.
Okay.
It looks like there's enough room, so as soon as he's in the car, she'll 3-point turn and start driving back out.
I'll shut the trunk since I don't know if
Oh yeah, that
happens.
too.
Okay. You shut the trunk. Get in the car. Cammie's still twitching from her encounter.
Can she have the other sedative?
Will that help?
It'll put her to sleep.
Drugs always help.
Roll a first aid.
Not even once.
Tommy, do you want me to give you the other sedative?
I don't know.
Okay, first aid it is. 12?
12? What'd you get,
Yeah.
Cass?
9.
Okay. 12 tells you you're not sure. You've heard you want to keep people with concussions awake. You think you heard that somewhere. Or maybe it was asleep.
Maybe it's feet of cold.
Yeah.
You know what?
I think
Screw it. We'll just get her to the dock.
yeah.
Okay.
I'd rather her be at least semi-conscious than completely unconscious until we're done here.
You wheel the car back. Do another driving test to see if you can get through that tight spot.
It's not gonna be as good, I know it. But it's not a 1, and that's all that matters. Make sure my drive was a 10 somewhere.
Don't mess up our new car.
Screech! It is 10. 13.
13?
Hmm.
13. You try to make that same movement through the tight spot, but this time you just cut it a little too close this time, and you hear metal scraping upon metal on one side, and then on your other side the rear view mirror gets broken off by the shipping crate. But you make it through.
Car's
Otherwise,
not in the
it's just-
water.
The car
That's
is
the
not in
big
the water.
thing.
No.
Still a win.
And you drive up to Wraith and
George.
yeah. George is so thankful that something has come to interrupt his attention, and he immediately, mid-dialogue, turns towards the car and says, "Oh shit, she wrecked your ride."
Are you kidding me?
Oh, no, look.
I swear to
You can
God,
see
I
the red
turned
paint
around.
there. What's she doing driving that way? The
Oh my God.
parking light's
Then
right
you-
over there.
I don't want to be sexist or nothing, but
You shouldn't be.
no, I'm gonna be. I'm a horrible person. I gotta say horrible things. All right. Whoever set the shipping container where it was obviously was a woman.
He says, right, sir.
And
So
if you had more-
I can talk to my manager and get them set up. What's your number?
well, my number is 555-555-555. I give him the number of the burner.
Which one?
The one that we set up with the voicemail for the company.
Okay.
The one that was on the website.
He says, I will get my manager to call you and talk things over as soon as possible.
I'd appreciate it.
867-5309.
The only number I can think of, too.
I get in the car. What in the damn hell happened? And I close the door and I stop talking the moment that it's closed.
Okay. You guys get in the car?
Is the arm still up, or do I have to wait for George to lift it again?
Yeah, you have to wait for George to lift it again, but he does.
I wildly gesticulate.
She mouths the word sorry and exits.
He gives you a look that says, I'm more sorry for you.
Yeah, she's gonna drive back to the Nook to Ponds.
Okay. All right. So the four of you drive through the industrial Haywood, moving out to get onto the highway. There's this moment where you're like, holy shit, nothing happened.
Yeah, like,
Dump truck. Boom.
yeah, exactly.
It's always a dump truck.
That went really well.
Yep. Waiting.
Fortunately, no dump trucks seem to be... Well, there's a lot of dump trucks in the area, but it's quite late, and none of them are active.
I'm sitting quietly.
Odd sort of tension as you drive home on the highway.
Nobody
Listening
got
to tunes.
shot.
Yeah. It's weird that only one of us needs to go to the hospital after we get done with the job.
And it's not Moxie or Wraith. Or me.
Fine. Be fine.
I know you'll be fine, buddy. I pat her on the shoulder.
Yeah, Moxie kind of reaches over and like taps her knee twice. Just, there.
Okay. You guys drive back where? What do you do? What are you doing?
She's going straight to Pawns.
Okay. Drive to Ponds. And yeah, you drive back to the Nook. Seems to be your average, what did we say, Tuesday night?
Yes.
At this point,
So.
things have died down in the area as it gets later, and streets mostly empty. Ponds has his closed sign up, but you know that's only kind of
A suggestion.
a suggestion, as you have been in multiple times after this sign has been up. In fact, I'd say you'd have been there when the shop is closed more often than when it wasn't closed.
Right?
Yeah. Oh, while we drive,
Uh-huh.
would Moxie have seen the box that got tossed to Cass?
I guess do a bit of a perception retroactively.
Sorry. I know she was watching, but
Yeah. Don't worry about the roll. You were watching the whole time. There's no way you notice he threw him something. You don't necessarily know it was a box.
17. Okay.
I wasn't hiding it either. Like, I was carrying it in the car.
She'd ask you, what is that?
No idea.
Who's it for?
I'm assuming it's for Rex.
Right.
You,
I would recommend not opening it.
I wasn't planning on it.
You might lose a hand.
He's so anxious.
you want to go turn in the mission complete while we're at the doctor then?
That's what I was thinking. I just wanted to get rid of it. What time is it now? Probably close to midnight? Or 11?
Oh, and I'm
No.
sober now.
It's probably closer to like 12:30. Yeah.
Oh.
And yeah,
I
you
went
definitely feel like gum starts to take over your entire world. Everything is just made out of gum.
Slouch down in my chair.
I'm gonna text Rex, mission complete.
Rex says, maybe a minute later. Congrats, Chumbada. You have yourself a brand new set of wheels.
Can I check my earlier text from him to see if he was supposed to receive anything?
You do, and you don't see anything.
There's nothing that says he's supposed to get anything, and he just said thanks and said congrats on your new wheels.
We should maybe not burn this bridge quite so early. We should. Were you told it was for him?
Nope. Should I tell him we received a package?
I would.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. Rex, we received a package from your benefactor.
Fantastic. You get back.
Do you want it?
Yes, bring it in.
Okay.
Bring the team.
One is going to the dock. We will bring the rest.
He gives you a question mark in return.
Looks like a concussion. or something. I don't know.
Was it loud?
Nope.
We're just accident prone.
Okay. See you soon?
Netrunner.
Ah. See you soon?
Yes. So I will go in with the rest of the team
Okay.
to the dock.
Okay. You guys all bring Cammy in, who's kind of like moving very slow.
I will pick her up.
Okay. You carry in Cammy and take her to Pawns. You know, the shop is closed, and there's no. I mean, the door is like locked. But you do see Pawns in there. He's organizing some things. When he hears you, he looks towards the plastic glass barrier of the door, and he says, "Oh no!" As he looks at the girl, you can just see it in his face. And he moves to the door and opens it.
Morning, Doc.
Says, "Yeah, what happened?"
I'm not sure. She was like this after a net run.
Some ice fried her brain then, or something, huh?
Yeah.
That sounds right.
Why don't you bring her in here on my table? Takes you into one of his patient rooms in the back, which is really just there's two patient rooms and they both double as surgery rooms. So, one of them. He lays her out on the bed. And then starts going through a medical bag, finding a med scanner, and starts, sweeping it over her. He says, "Oh, she's gonna be fine. Yeah, I wouldn't prescribe nothing but acetaminophen, some sleep."
Gotcha.
Backs up his med scanner. Finds a few, what am I trying to say? Pill container. Opens it, pops them in her mouth. Gives her a glass of water.
Cool.
Pats her shoulder. Says, "That'll be 500. Alright. Do a trading test.
Oh, you're serious?
Yeah.
Can I make it a persuasion?
Nope.
Do we all make trading or?
One of you decide who. I'll give you guys a bonus for helping.
Okay, let's start with, do any of us have trading?
Nope.
I do.
Okay.
Then you're the...
Then I'm going to assist.
Okay, so plus
I
one.
mean, it's not a lot, but
Something's better than nothing.
plus one, you said?
Yep.
Okay, that's good. 18.
Okay. So in a chorus, the three of you are like, whoa, Pons, come on. You just gave her Tylenol. I mean, not
We've been here
Tylenol.
a long time.
It's on all.
And we have
Acetaminophen.
a punch card.
Don't we get like a punch card or something at some point?
The man had remained straight-faced until the three of you started chiming in, and then he chuckles a lot. He says, "Nah, but I can't be giving you my services for free, for real.
Of course.
Why don't we call it 100 eddies for the trip? Seem more reasonable.
Done.
Yep, you unlock the door, I'll give you 100.
Unlock the door.
You helped us. I'm paying you money.
Oh, yeah.
Moxie will take the 100, I guess, out of Wraith's funds and hand it to him.
Okay.
I already wrote it down.
He takes it. Says, "Thank you. She can rest here the night if you'd like."
Nah, I'll take her.
Can she rest here
Thank
for a few hours, maybe? Or an hour? We have a meeting just until then.
Y'all expect me to be up till 2 a.m.? You
Right.
Expect me to sleep?
No,
She stays the night if she doesn't say it all. I don't mean no offense
We'll take
to
her.
the girl, but
I'll take her. I'll watch her.
hey, you take her.
Thank you.
Okay, you pick her up.
Moxie, as they leave, Moxie does like, she kind of like flicks her jacket and does a little turn. She's like, impressed. Because she walked in with no blood, no wounds, no missing legs.
Cammy
much better
gives
than
you
her
like an
track
odd
record.
thumbs up.
Cammy stabbed her in the leg.
No. What are you
Yeah,
doing?
head over to Rex's.
Okay.
I'm gonna,
with Cammy.
before we get into the bar, I'm going to take the clip out of my gun, make sure there's not one in the chamber, and then give them to somebody else.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
After
Yeah,
what happened
Mox-
last night.
Moxie will take the weapon, the tech tool, the grenade.
My shoelaces.
Shoelace.
After you
And as we
disarm
head
him.
as we head upstairs to the apartment, she's going to tell Wraith, in hopes that he's still lucid enough at this moment, to change his clothing and to give it back to her.
Yeah, I put on my normal clothing.
Oh, I'll text Rex location.
He says, "I'm still in the bar waiting for you."
Okay.
I give her the suit that I rented.
Okay.
She'll store his stuff in the apartment, apart from the. No, you know what? Even the suit, it all gets stored. She'll deal with it tomorrow, and then yeah, we'll head down.
Okay, so you guys spend some time getting ready. And after you're finished, you all head into the bar. Cammy's having to rely on your shoulder quite a bit, Cass, as she walks, because her head is she's just not feeling quite right. Three of you head in, where you see Rex kicking back in the same booth he was at before. He's not smoking a cigarette this time. Odd for Rex, but he's just sitting there with his drink in front of him. Looks like a glass of 7 and 7. You all three come down, and he, before he turns on the white noise generator, he puts his hand over it. And he says, "Frank, give me a round. Whatever these guys' regulars are." And he slots in a bill, turns on the generator. Says, "So, what happened to poor Cammy there?"
Girls of the job.
I understand that. So you said
She'll
you
be
got
fine.
You got a box.
Yep. Put it on the table.
He moves his hand over it, slides it towards himself, and he says, "Wasn't sure if you guys were going to tell me about this box." This box is called the loyalty test. You passed. He opens it and takes out a wad of bills. Counts out some of it. Pockets some. A larger chunk. And throws the rest of the cash on the table. And that's for your loyalty. You guys, there's a total of $2,000 in cash in front of you.
So 500 each.
Yep.
The way I see it, Rex, we show you we can do bigger, better jobs. You're just going to keep them coming. It's a very good business arrangement.
Goddamn right it is. You guys did pretty good work on this one. I didn't hear a word coming out of Haywood Industrial tonight. Not from you, anyway. So, I guess I say thank you and good job. Always important to test new people. Always important. You gotta know.
I get that.
Anyway, that set of wheels are yours, but it was hot, but I don't think anybody's gonna come looking.
Okay, gotcha.
Though, you might want to get yourselves the plates changed. Take it to a chop shop somewhere. Get the detail work
Body
on
work
the whole
done.
thing. Yeah, some body work. Take out the look of its previous owner, who is now riding down the San Moro Bay, I expect.
Ah, it was his car. Makes sense.
Yeah. Anyway. You four have a good night. I'm gonna call it. Stay frosty, huh?
Yeah, I'm gonna clink.
You too.
Go for a cheers with the drinks.
He clinks his drink against yours.
Moxie does as well.
I'll help Cammy.
You take it. Yeah, Cammy has this hard time forming her hand to pick up the glass.
Yeah.
She misses a few times, actually. But the five of you all drink or take a shot together. He puts his drink down on the table and heads on to the manager's office. And the four of you get to have a good night. And that's where we will call it a night, I think. It's a perfect place to
Nice.
wrap up.
Yeah.
Job, guys.
Job well done, everybody.
Yay.
Yeah.
We got one done without.
Everybody lives.
Yeah.
Woo!
There's definitely a few places that could have gone sour, and you guys managed to avoid them, so good job.
I'm so curious as to what those were, but at the same time, I'm like, I'm glad we didn't know.
Right. Right.
No. No getting to know. But in honor of reaching our follower goal, yeah, this one was a true milk run, by the way. Yeah. Unlike the last one, which was supposed to be. So, yeah, in honor of reaching our goal, so thank you, guys. Let's do these giveaways. Let's pick out some winners. So let's do, I think we can do this. Patient Zero. You're not following us? Follow us, Patient Zero. I think this Nightbot's just random. But you, Patient Zero, congratulations. You have won yourself
Congratulations.
a
Starter
starter
sets.
set. Yeah, one of the Cyberpunk starter sets. So if you join us on Discord or get a hold of us somehow, we'll get in touch and figure out how to do the make the exchange. Join us on Discord, and then we'll hit you up or let us know who you are on Discord. Just ping us in the chat, or can we message people from here?
Probably.
I don't know. There's a whisper.
Yes, you can whisper.
Yes. Click
Yeah.
name and then whisper.
Yeah, can you whisper one of them and get their details so we can send them that? Let's pick our next winner. Let's see. Who is the next lucky winner? What? It's the same one. Reroll.
Again.
Mistress Mink!
Mr. Spink!
Yay.
Congratulations, Mistress Mink. You are the winner of a Cyberpunk Red Jumpstart Kit. Like I said to Patient Zero, get in our Discord or we'll whisper you. I think this thing's wrong.
She has joined our Discord too, so
Okay.
she's in there.
But yes, you have won. We will get your information and send you off that stuff. And our final winner is me. Damn it.
If only you had that Kickstarter when we started.
I might have to roll this a few times.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't like me. Is it on a cooldown or something?
Maybe.
My Nightbot gets grumpy sometimes.
Let's scroll.
Am I
Yeah,
allowed to do that?
yeah.
Oh,
It should be
I have to
moderated.
pick the same person. Let's see.
This might take a few
No.
rolls because I'm not sure who else has talked. There's a few other
So
people. It should pick
There
one
are a
eventually.
few other people.
Does it?
It's like it's rotating between 3.
Yeah.
To generate this one off camera, but I'm sure that we can do it.
The winner is Nightbot for being such an excellent bot at picking our winners. I'll tell you what.
man.
We're gonna go through and announce the last winner off stream because we'll have to go through the
Yeah.
chat so you pick it manually.
We'll just announce all 3 on Twitter anyway.
Yeah, we'll
So-
announce all 3 tomorrow. I'm
Yeah,
sorry
because
that you don't
Nightbot's
get to
good.
see the shocking conclusion to our last winner on stream though. This thing
It's a cliffhanger.
it's a cliffhanger. Wait, hold on. Let's see if I can fix it. I know this is. I am on the prime of professionalism here. Let's see if I can.
Just tried.
Oh, I can't have a. I don't know how this picks a winner. It's a random user in chat. I don't know.
Be current users. in
I don't
chat,
fucking
not
know.
People who responded.
It's
We'll figure it out though.
Yeah, we'll figure it out.
It's people who are currently in chat, not people who chatted.
Oh, really? Well,
Yeah. So
we
we'll figure it
will.
out.
Yeah, we will figure it out for this last one.
We're rolling 200.
Well,
But congrats to Patient Zero and Mr. Sming.
yes. Congrats to Patient Zero, Mistress Mink. Like I said, join our Discord and we'll get a hold of you. If you don't, we will whisper you or whatever we have to do on Twitch. Cool. So we are finally ending for the night, and we will pick up again next week. Thank you all for coming. It was really awesome
Yeah.
to see you.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Do we know who we're rating tonight?
Always know who we're rating. What kind of question is?
My vote is not who we rated last week.
No. Yeah, they weren't playing Cyberpunk.
I somehow messed up my browser window.
How about Cyber Saturday PS5 by Janiac Jr.? Sound good?
Yes,
Sounds-
I'm very
sounds
excited for
legit.
affiliate for us too.
Yes, awesome. Thank you.
Yeah, that's really exciting. All right, we've got the raid set up. We are going to join them.
Thank you, everybody.
And thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Have a great night. Oh wait,
Have
I
a
gotta
great
do this
night.
ending scene because it honors our patrons. So there we
I
go.
agree, but I have to do love hands first.
Yes,
Oh,
always.
whoops. Sorry. There we go.
All right, now you're good.
Yay!
Hey, all right. Bye, guys.